First-degree murder is the most serious category of homicide and is defined as a willful, deliberate, and premeditated killing of another person. It is characterized by the presence of malice aforethought, meaning the perpetrator had the specific intent to kill and carried out the act with premeditation and deliberation. First-degree murder often carries the harshest penalties, including life imprisonment without the possibility of parole or the death penalty, depending on the jurisdiction. Key elements of first-degree murder. Special circumstances. 1. Willfulness, intent to kill. The perpetrator must have had a specific intent to kill the victim. This means the act of killing was done on purpose and was not accidental. Conscious decision. Willfulness involves a conscious decision to end another person's life. 2. Deliberation. Weighing the decision. Deliberation refers to the process of thoughtfully considering the decision to kill, rather than acting on impulse. Cool reflection. The perpetrator must have engaged in a cool state of mind, reflecting on the consequences of their actions before carrying out the killing. 3. Premeditation. Planning. Premeditation involves planning the act of killing in advance. It does not require extensive or long-term planning, but does require some degree of forethought. Time frame. Even a short amount of time between forming the intent to kill and the actual act can be sufficient to establish premeditation. 4. Malice aforethought. Evil intent. Malice aforethought is a critical element of first-degree murder, signifying a malicious state of mind or an evil intent to kill. Without justification, the act must be done without legal justification or excuse, and with a disregard for human life. 5. Special circumstances. Aggravating factors. Some jurisdictions require the presence of certain aggravating factors or special circumstances to classify a killing as first-degree murder. Examples of aggravating factors: killing law enforcement officers, first responders, or public officials in the line of duty, killing for financial gain, or during the commission of another felony, such as robbery or kidnapping. Multiple victims. Legal consequences of first-degree murder. 1. Harsh penalties. Life imprisonment. First-degree murder convictions often result in sentences of life imprisonment without the possibility of parole. Death penalty. In jurisdictions that allow capital punishment, a first-degree murder conviction can result in a death sentence. 2. Aggravating and mitigating factors. Aggravating factors. The presence of aggravating factors can lead to harsher penalties, such as the death penalty or multiple consecutive life sentences. Mitigating factors. Conversely, mitigating factors, such as lack of a prior criminal record, mental illness, or coercion, may influence sentencing to reduce the severity of the penalty. Examples of first-degree murder. 1. Premeditated murder planned. Killing. A person purchases a weapon, stalks the victim, and carefully chooses a time and place to carry out the killing, demonstrating premeditation and deliberation. Contract killing. Hiring a hitman to kill someone also falls under first-degree murder due to the deliberate and premeditated plan to kill. 2. Felony murder commission of another felony. A burglary gone wrong leads to the homeowner's death. The killing, though unintentional, occurs during the commission of a felony, classifying it as first-degree murder under the felony murder rule in some jurisdictions. 3. Killing of certain victims. Targeting vulnerable or protected individuals. Killing a police officer or child may result in a first-degree murder charge due to the special circumstances and societal value placed on protecting vulnerable or public service individuals.